Hi everybody, my name's Lucie and I work here at Youthscape and I'm a researcher, and I've been asked to talk a little bit today about loneliness, and that's because there have been a number of research reports recently that have highlighted that more and more young people are feeling lonely. So what is it that we are talking about? Because often when we think about loneliness we sort of imagine somebody who's maybe by themselves, apart from a crowd, and doesn't have loads of friends. And that can be true, and sometimes we can be really socially isolated and need more people. But actually, even if we do have good friends or family or are surrounded by people, loneliness is just a feeling that kind of bubbles up or kind of strikes us at different moments, maybe when we're not expecting it. And that can happen when you're in the middle of a party. You can be looking around and suddenly think, I just don't know if these people understand me. Or you can be with your friends and someone says something and you just think, I don't feel connected to these people, or I'm going through something and I've never talked to anybody about it and I feel lonely. So actually, it's something which happens to all of us, whether we've got friends or not. It's just a feeling that comes and goes, and is really normal. So the first thing to say is, when you feel lonely, just remember that you're not alone. Even in this moment, there are loads of young people feeling exactly the same thing as you, and it's really normal. The next thing maybe to think about is why? Why do you feel lonely right now? Because the reason, often loneliness is a thing, but there's something else sitting underneath it, isn't there? So when you can work out what that is, it means you can do something about it. So, if a friend has recently moved away and you miss them, then that is going to make you feel a bit more lonely, and maybe it means you need to reach out to some new people as well as keeping in contact with that person. Or maybe there's something going on for you and you've just not talked to anybody and you need to start sharing how you're feeling. Or perhaps you find that you're a carer and you're looking after someone in your family. You just don't have enough time to reach out and talk to other young people. And so if you work out what the thing is that is making you feel a bit lonely, then you can think, what do I do about it? So it probably might involve doing something differently, but even when you don't know what to do, the thing you can always change is what you're thinking. So if you find yourself thinking those thoughts of, I'm just alone and nobody understands, and am I always going to be this way? The first thing to do is take a deep breath and just remember that you're not alone, that everybody feels this, and it's really, really normal. And then you might want to focus on something else. So focus on doing something that you know makes you feel happy. It might be as simple as making yourself like the perfect hot chocolate, or going out with your phone and finding something beautiful outside to take a photo of and sharing it with someone, or something that you would really like to do. And if nothing else, I would just encourage you to remember that this feeling will pass and it's really normal. And if you find that feeling is quite common and all throughout the day it's coming back and back, you might want to look into Illumina. So if you don't know about Illumina, it is SelfharmUK's online programme where young people can self-refer, so it's confidential. You can sign up, you don't have to tell anyone you're doing it, and you'll meet online a counsellor and some other young people, and together you can begin to talk about what is going on for you and get some online support. So just to wrap up, remember, take a deep breath. Remember, loneliness is normal. It affects us all. It will pass, and you're not alone.